Hello everyone, your voice here, and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to do an unboxing of a mutated species of Sansevieria, and actually, I haven't seen it in actual form, but I've already seen it in pictures the moment that it was shown to me, because some of the folks here in the Philippines would show me plants if they think that the species have mutated. Then they would ask me for suggestions, and this is one of the plants that was sent to me, and it's from Marlu Barbarona, I think. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the last name, but Marlu is one of the people who always would ask me about the species and get my opinion about it. So this one is a mutation coming from a suspected Sansevieria species, aubrytiana, but I think it's the aubrytiana that's mistaken as the grandis variety zuluensis, and maybe later on I will be making a video of that variety of aubrytiana, because the aubrytiana that I have seen in the records is having uniform inflorescence of about 40 to 60 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken. And then the particular Sansevieria species that we're talking about, the one mistagged as grandis zuluensis, is having an inflorescence stalk or flower stalk height that is highly variable. It might be around 20 centimeters to 60. So in comparison to the true aubrytiana species recorded at 40 centimeters to 60 centimeters, it can be even have shorter flower stalk, which is varying in a colony. So I would perhaps I would suggest a name for it, maybe a variety varia flora or something, but we'll discuss it when we're going to present that particular species of Sansevieria. So I'm currently looking for the portion where I have to cut them so I can open the package. I'm not sure exactly where the box will open, so trying to figure out where to cut and where are the tape that's stopping it. There are times wherein I have cut the plant because I wrongly cut the portion of the box where I'm not supposed to cut, so I'm careful not to do the same mistake. I'm looking for the opening of the box, and I think this is the part where it opens up. Fortunately, I'm very familiar with how the structure of this box, the courier's box, so I'm able to figure out how to open it. There are other boxes that I'm not familiar with, so I'm more careful with in terms of opening those. So the plant is taped on the box, which makes it safe from moving inside the box when being shipped, because mostly that's where the situation where the plant gets damaged if the plant package is not properly taped to the box. Then it moves around the box and it will damage the plant itself. So this one is taped on the box so that it wouldn't move. And where it's not able to move and not get any damage from the shipment. So Again, I really don't like these plastic tapes because they're hard to remove. Rather just wrap them with newspaper, no need to actually put tapes on them, because it's really hard to remove those plastic tapes. There we have more of these tapes wherein you can't easily rip off, and we have the plant itself. Now what's so special about this mutation is that it's a banded type, so you can see the bands forming on it. On the back, this is how it looks like. On normal aubrytiana species, it's mottled, so it's more like you see circles on them or triangles on it, or whatever shapes that you might imagine. But this one is highly banded. You can see the green parts, the dark green parts are lines on it, are bands on it, and they are far from each other. So this type of pattern is actually what confuses people into calling them grandis var zuluensis, because there are times that these growth would grow on that type of aubrytiana species, and then when they grow bigger, they change the patterns on them. So in juvenile stages they might look as such, but this one is very special because on all the leaves they look uniform, and I'm not sure with regards to the offset, so it will be under observation if it will revert back to being mottled. So once again, this particular specimen that was sent to me is under observation, because I think the offset reverted to being a mottled type. So you can see the mottling pattern. It's roundish. This is a light green coloration, it's roundish, and then outlines on it, they're dark green. So it's not the same as the one that I am showing you, which is also I think it is the one that they mistake as grandis var zuluensis, which is when they grow, the foliage or the pattern of foliage of this particular Sansevieria aubrytiana variety is highly variable compared to the first submission of the aubrytiana species, which has a stable pattern of mottlings on the leaf. This one is not very stable. You will see it as a banded type on this part, banded type on the back, banded on this plant, but when they grow more offsets, they revert back to being mottled type, not banded like this one. So like I mentioned, this type of aubrytiana is variable in leaf pattern, and when they bloom, the flower stalk height is also very variable. So perhaps I will look for the Latin name for variable, and then I will have this particular Sansevieria aubrytiana uploaded, and I'll further observe this offset, because I think this reverts to the mottled pattern, and this one's just a banded pattern. So perhaps I'll have another part of the video wherein I will take this to the aubrytiana colony that I have, the original aubrytiana, and then the aubrytiana having the variable leaf pattern and variable leaf flower stalk, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned, folks, as we will perhaps make connect another video for the issue with regards to the plant that is was sent to me. Alright folks, so this is the second part of the content where I will be showing you the difference between what I purchased as a mutation of what we think is another aubrytiana affinis, but this one is having a banded pattern. You can see the dark bands of green on the leaf, and it's not mottled type as what I am going to show you. This is actually one of my aubrytiana affinis clumps. I say affinis because I don't think it is the actual aubrytiana species of Sansevieria, because I have already featured the inflorescence of this particular specimen, and the inflorescence is highly variable in length, and they are a bit shorter compared to what was recorded in La Revue Horticole, which is a publishing entity in France which deals with horticulture or plants, and they have recorded aubrytiana, which is the other specimen that I have here. This is the actual aubrytiana species that I have, which exactly matches the description of La Revue Horticole, having the inflorescence of measuring at lengths 45 centimeters to 60 centimeters, while this other one is highly variable at even shorter inflorescence, 30 centimeters to 60 centimeters as well. So this one is highly variable. Even the leaf pattern on it is highly variable in comparison to the other specimen that I have of aubrytiana. And I have actually an offset here, which I will be comparing, because as you can see that the pattern is really different. But the problem is with regards to this specimen of aubrytiana affinis, or perhaps of this you can call it perhaps a variety of aubrytiana, is having highly variable leaf pattern. So this one is sometimes this specimen right here will give you this pattern, but in my case, in the clump that I have, I don't have an offset coming from it that is as silvery as such, or having, instead of a mottled pattern like the one that I'm showing you, having a banded type mutated pattern. So this is actually under observation, and there are two offsets of this that was cultivated, coming from I think I can include a picture of it, but this is the offset. As you can see, I'll compare the offset of the bigger clump to the smaller one. Just give me a second, because I'm trying to position it so I can show you the difference. So here we go. That's those are both the pattern on the offset of what I have purchased, which we suspect to be a mutation of another aubrytiana affinis, Sansevieria, and you can really see the difference. But like I mentioned, this particular specimen right here is highly variable in leaf pattern. In fact, you can also see some of its part being close to having a banded type. The only difference is that the one that I have purchased is actually a cleaner pattern compared to that one. So this is really what you can call a banded pattern, and the one that I'm showing you, it's just having some strains or having some traces of having a banded pattern, but actually it's still mottled, and there's nothing like it when I'm looking on my own clump. So what we'll do is that I'm going to have this planted into a pot. Then we will observe this offset. It will remain to be a banded type of the aubrytiana affinis, because in my knowledge there is already an existing aubrytiana silver in the market, but we do not know if that particular mutation is coming from the affinis, or is it coming from the actual aubrytiana. Actually, I have also luric in here, but I cannot really state that it is part of the aubrytiana species of Sansevieria, because the inflorescence has some distinct characteristics. The inflorescence of these two also have some very distinct characteristics. That's why I'm calling the other one, which doesn't match the published aubrytiana as the affinis type, or the affinis to the species, and this one is the actual aubrytiana species of Sansevieria, having the inflorescence length when it blooms to 45 to 60 centimeters. So folks, I think this is it for this particular episode, and if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. In the future, when I have grown this to a clump as well, into a very many offset in one pot, then I will also give you an update with regards to the progress of this particular mutation, which is a banded type, more silvery color, minimal mottlings, and it has become bandings for this particular Sansevieria mutation that I have purchased. So thank you for the person which shared this to me. It's Marilu. Actually, Marilu is the one who also brought up the Metallica Asuncion to me, and I told him that it's a valid mutation, and we were able to also send some outside of the country, especially in Poland. So thank you for the guys that are keeping track on the progress of the channel, and for being a patron of getting plants from our nursery. So thank you very much. And before we end, if you, like I mentioned, if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave a comment below, and in the future I will update you with regards to this specimen. This is how the root system looks like. The rhizome color is actually nowhere orange, it's just slightly brown, and then this part right here is really light in coloration, because that's a new offset growing. Aside from that, I have nothing to add. So if you enjoyed watching this particular episode, or watching the channel, you want to be updated with what's happening to the plants that we have, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, everyone, and you all have a great day.